welcome to a very windy today's video. I'm heading south today into the wind. I did think about not riding. It's like 25 mile an hour wind, consistent. There's a couple of points I've been standing up, pedalling with full effort and doing 9 miles an hour. I'm overdressed, too much layers on, sweating, steaming up, but I'm keeping going until I get bored or knackered, one of the two. So I've just turned into a road which is a proper gated road. Here's the gate. I've got a little welcoming committee. Still windy. There's one here having to sit down. Not really fussed about moving, was he? I've not actually been up this road before, so I saw the gate, saw the sheep, thought I'd go and have a look. So I'm nearly 20 miles in now, and it's been, as I said earlier, it's been predominantly headwind. It's a very windy day, but fortunately it's one of those days when it's quite a constant wind, it's not gusting. So as always, this is one of those rides when you're glad you're on the gravel bike, because you can see this track, this road, you just go down there, it doesn't matter what you find. You wouldn't really want to be riding on this on a road bike. It's quite a nice little lane. So I'm just reaching the end of the gated road now, because here is another gate. Today, being as it's quite apt because it's very keen windy, I'll give you my 6 tips for riding in the wind. Here's the first one. So tip 1 for riding in the wind: just accept you're going to go slower. Don't fight it, don't even try and stick to your normal speed, because you won't do it. Just accept you're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mile an hour slower than you normally are. Stick with a higher cadence, put your head down, get yourself streamlined, and just accept it. Just grind away into the wind, grit your teeth, put up with it. It's part of a weather cycle. Here's a red phone box for the FCC fellas. So, tip number 2 for riding in the wind: pick your route carefully. I think definitely go out into the wind as much as possible, so that you have a tailwind on the second half of your ride. In other words, go into the wind, go to the cafe, have coffee and cake, and have a tailwind back. That is a good plan. So tip 3 for riding in the wind. It's another one about route selection. Obviously riding straight into the wind can be quite tiring. So if you plan your route carefully, consider going zigzagging into the wind. So obviously it means you're going a longer way to get to your destination, but you end up with crosswinds, a bit of headwind, crosswind, a bit of headwind, crosswind. So it's a lot less tiring overall. Try that. Tip number 4, the riding into wind, is ride with a group. 2 things when you're riding with a group: First off, you share the work. Put the biggest, strongest people on the front, the weaker, smaller people, less strong people in the middle or at the back to protect them. If you want to be ruthless, sit yourself in the middle. Makes a massive difference riding into the wind in a group. And the second element of that one, just let someone else go on the front, sit behind them. Not a really dumb thing, but might as well, if they're strong, lead them to it. Never done that, obviously. Time for tip number 5. Don't wear flappy clothing. It's amazing how much it drags if you've got clothing, a jacket or whatever that's flapping around and is acting as a windsock. Wear streamlined stuff. I mean, today I'm wearing a Castelli Perfetto with a gilet. It's quite warm, hence why it's open at the moment, but that's streamlined. There's no bits flapping around. It's a great style of jacket to wear on a windy day. You just don't want things flapping around, slowing you down. So tip 6, just look forward to when you turn round and you're gonna know you're gonna have a tailwind. If you're 10 miles into a 20-mile-an-hour wind, you got 10 miles with a 20-mile-an-hour wind behind you. How good's that going to be? Just keep that in your head, it's quite motivating. Remember, it's going to be really easy when you turn and get a tailwind. So here's something you don't see very often. A properly manual railway crossing. Don't see that, do you? So check out this place here. Wonder what's in there. Just coming up now to Whissendine Crossing. Don't see many of those either, do you really, nowadays? So I hit a milestone this week. I topped 300 subscribers, which I'm quite chuffed with. So just want to thank everyone for watching the videos. I'm getting something like 450 hours a month of people watching the videos at the moment, which I'm really pleased with. So I just want to thank everybody for watching the videos, for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. And if you are subscribed and haven't clicked the bell icon, give it a click. So in the very near future, I'm going to do a little giveaway to mark the 300 subscribers. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But yeah, thank you, really appreciate it. Thank you everybody for watching and all the comments and emails that I get. Try to reply to all of them if I possibly can. If I haven't, I've missed you, sorry. But yeah, thank you. So just before I close off today's video, just want to have a word about a subject that's quite close to my heart. I know a lot of you will certainly watch Francis Cade's video, and yesterday's video he let us into the fact that his friend Rachel, who's been in a few videos, took her own life last weekend. And we know these times are really hard for a lot of people. I'm sure you've all got friends who you know who might be suffering with mental health issues. No one knows what's going to happen in the world at the moment, and it doesn't sit well with a lot of people. We have more uncertainty than any of us have ever experienced in our lives, and it's taken its toll. and we need to look after each other. And in our community of cyclists, there's a definite link between cycling, some form of OCD type behaviour, and mental health. I've seen it a lot. We need to look after each other. So if you know anybody, or if you're struggling, just reach out, talk to somebody. I'm going to drop in the link below in the description some links to some charities and some helplines that might help if you feel you need them, or if you know somebody that might. Just talk to them, point them in that direction, and listen when they talk to you. Thanks again for watching. Look after each other and stay safe. And I'll see you again soon. Bye. I just topped 50 miles. Since I last spoke to you, done about 20 miles in the rain. So just a quick one for James Morrison. It's November, it is time officially for mudguards. It's a bit wet. See ya.